Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome. Welcome in. This is a very specific reading. While I was towards the end of I just did the Careers for Creative reading, and as I was finishing that one up, I heard one of my guides say, go immediately into a third party reading, as I throw cards everywhere. I don't think this is going to be your typical third party. We're not reading on the third party relationship, but this is for those of you in a situation with somebody who is in a third party. But this is about the relationship between you and that person, not the third party. Does that make sense? But there's definitely a third party or a third energy present. I'm going to go with it's a long-term commitment or a marriage, because this just tends to be so often how these go. You might be in separation because of this. You might not be. You might be, quote unquote, having an affair. No judgment. I'm just saying you might not be in separation with this person, but this person is committed to someone else. I honestly don't know what Spirit wants to say. I just showed up to do the reading. So we're going to read from the bottom of the deck like I like to do. And we'll see where we're going, and then we'll see what kind of cards we need to pull. I'm going to shuffle one more time. It's a little bit... like I said, this is not the usual. Today's whole day, as the readings have been unusual for me. They've been different than how I usually do them. I'm guessing it's the energy that's here. I've been doing some different meditations, bringing in some different energies, so it could be partly that. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. This is the card of standing your ground. Fueling that card is the Star. You've been standing your ground on this, either in the separation or not. But with this person, while they've had their third party, you've been standing your ground on it. This is why Spirit wanted me to do this reading. Your wish is about to be fulfilled. You have been putting up with a lot. You've been through a lot, and the wish is about to be fulfilled. I've got the Seven of Swords and the Justice card and the Moon. So with the Moon here, we're not going to know everything. Seven of Swords with Justice, it's divorce. And though I'm not reading on the third party relationship, you've stood your ground. Your wish is about to be granted. That third party is about to go under that situation, but you're not gonna probably see it or know about it right away. But that's going under, like now, like in this moment. I don't know. Maybe they're having an argument right now, and that's why God was like, "Do this reading now." I'm like, it's not chills exactly, but like there's electricity in my body right now. Ooh, all right, let's actually do the reading. That right there is really powerful. Really powerful. You've stood your ground. What you wished for, what's about to happen for you. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you right now. I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy. Okay. I'm hearing don't shuffle. Just do the reading from the top. So let's see what we got here. I said this on an earlier video. I thought about it the other day because I could hear this in the background. I tend to draw cards if I'm doing them randomly. I go through the deck like this until my finger sticks. I don't do the shuffle and let them pop out. Just in large part because I'm always afraid I'm going to hit the camera, and I don't know. I don't. So if you hear that noise, that's all that is. So back to the reading. Two of Swords. Six of Cups. The Chariot. And the Emperor. Ooh, Lordy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Have I been mentioning get your work done so that you're ready? Get your work done so you're ready. This is a warning. This is a warning reading. This may be happening right now, but you're not hearing about it for a little while. There's still some space in here before this comes to the surface for you. But this is happening. Get your stuff together. You be ready for this because your person's coming in. And fast with the Chariot right there. I want to see who this mythology on the Two of Swords is. Let me grab the book. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I know that I'm shaking the table today a lot. I'm very sorry about that. I don't mean to make shaky videos. What are we looking for? Two of Swords. Two of Swords. This is Sita. It's a Hindu epic Ramayana. I am the worst at pronouncing things, and I'm so sorry. I apologize. The Two of Swords represents being stuck between hard choices. Sita's decision between Scylla and Charybdis is not easy and cannot be made blindly. It calls for self-reflection. Things can only remain balanced for so long before a move must be made. This card represents facing fears, a stalemate, denial, opposition, a precarious position. This is where you're sitting right now. Maybe you're considering walking away from this. I mean, I can see that in the energy, and you need to do what's right for you. Maybe this is laying down an ultimatum with this person. If you are in an affair, maybe it's time for you to say you need to choose and end things and let them see, see if they come back, because this is the Six of Cups. This is somebody from the past coming back again. And this is the Chariot. This is fast movement, bringing in the Emperor. A lot of times, you'll hear people say that the Emperor is driving the Chariot. So the Emperor is the balanced Four Kings. It goes with the Empress that gives us our lovers. You need to make a decision, and I feel like you need to lay down like a hard line in your situation for yourself. We also have the Moon in this card again. So just remember that all these things are not going to be apparent right away. But you need to make a decision for yourself. What is the best choice for you? For your highest good. And if you don't know what that is, spend some time in meditation. Get very clear on that. Because it could just be that that's all this is about, is get very clear on it. Our Two of Pentacles has come back at the bottom of this deck again. Hang on, let me give this one more shuffle. Two of Pentacles is another choice. And with the Two of Pentacles, a lot of the times it's a choice between the physical world and the spiritual world. Pentacles is physical. It's money. It's tradition. It's societal norms. Are you teetering on that? Are you feeling like this is too much and you need to go back to just get a normal relationship and just, make it work and don't worry about all this crazy stuff that's absorbed your life for the last decade or years or however long it's been? It could be that you are teetering there, and I feel like the urgency of this reading is to tell you you're not wrong in what you feel about this person. You're not wrong about this connection. Okay, guides just clarified that. For some of you, you're not wrong about this person. For some of you, you're not wrong about the fact that you have a person. There is a person, this great love that you're looking for. You have that. And the decision is to we're back to let go of what you currently have and think is the person and open yourself up for the right person, because that person's coming, whoever it is, whether it's the person you're currently with, the person you're thinking about, or somebody new. There is a person coming in, and this is your sacred partner for the rest of this shift to balance out the light and the dark. Your Empress, to go with your Emperor. All right, I'm going to give this one more shuffle, and we will do some clarifying on this. Woo! cards. Don't like that. And if you're tired, be kind to yourself. If you're tired of all of this, if it's, I feel like guides just said for some of you, mentally, you're exhausted. This has exhausted you. It is also okay to sleep. You know, that's part of winter. We've talked about this a lot on the videos. And if you haven't seen them, go back and watch them. Because we've talked about this a lot. Winter is time to rest and heal. If you're exhausted, do that. This is just telling you things are moving. It is not imminent in that. I feel like in the energy it is happening right now, but it's not coming to the surface right away. You still have time to get your rest and your healing in. Six of Swords is at the bottom of the deck this time. Moving on to calmer waters. Moving out of the turmoil of this relationship, all the ups and downs and the things that have been, into something calmer. But it's still, you're still waiting, but it ends well. This could be moving on to a new person as well, because I get that in the energy a lot, that it's a new person. They're saying don't go any deeper, so we'll just do that, because what we're doing here is clarifying. So let's start. Oh, we started with a Tower on our Two of Swords. But it's victory. And the Two of Swords is back. Oh, Tarot, you are so delightful. With a Nine of Wands. Sometimes the energy on a card is wonky. There's the Seven of Cups that just came out in the last reading. About having choices, and there are emotional choices to make. There are emotional choices that you're making right now. There's your Empress. I wish she'd come out there, but she came out here with the Chariot. This Chariot is moving towards the Empress. Are you the Empress yet? Have you worked your stuff out? Or have you done your healing work? Because I'm telling you, beauty is coming. Total wish fulfillment is coming. Everything you've ever wanted is coming. Okay, that's rough. I'll probably draw a couple more cards on that. Oh, I just split the deck though, and I got the Sun. So it was like, guides are like, oh yeah, that's murky right there, but it's okay because the Sun wins. Let's see. We've got the Two of Swords. This is a decision for yourself. You need to make a decision to be the healthiest for you. It doesn't matter what the other person wants or doesn't want, how you feel or don't feel. Find your center. I keep seeing like a straight line drawn through this woman. Like, find your center. Find your strength. Find your truth. This woman she's a badass with her 4 arms. Is that 4 arms? I think so. She's a badass with her swords. No, I guess not. I guess she's just, her arms are doubled over. But she's got her sword. She's ready to fight, but she's fighting for herself. She's fighting for her. That's not this fairy tale. That's just what I'm telling you, the energy on this card. This woman has come to a state of clarity and peace, and she's ready to fight. She's fighting for this relationship, but she has figured out that the only way that she gets her happily ever after is if she fights for herself. That's going to cause a tower effect in your life. Change. People leaving. New people coming in. Possibly a shift in your job. I say that in part because I just did a career reading, and that's when this came through. Moving more into your spiritual gifts and your creative gifts, because whatever this is, this creates victory. Choose yourself. The Tower moment will create victory in your life. On this card here, we've got, the Six of Cups, which, is the person coming back into your life. But I see that causing chaos, that you should stand your ground, and that you have choices to make, but they're emotional choices. And what I'm hearing very clearly is, do not, if you're in a situation right now, and you lay the law down and separate from this person, and this person immediately does a flip-flop and is like, oh, I'm so sorry, I want you back, I'm going to leave the other person, I'm going to be there for you, all of the stuff that they say, Stand your ground and tell them that you need to see proof of it. That's not literal for this card, but given that you have choices and the way these cups are laid out, I'm like, oh, no, this is you laying out the law for them. No, I need to see this, this, and this, and this. And then we can have a conversation. Stand your ground on this, because you win in the end. Oops, there went Ganesh. Sorry about that, y'all. I have Ganesh sitting on this huge hunk of rose quartz because it felt appropriate. I brought out my morganite. Felt appropriate for the reading. You win because you've done your work and you've become the Empress, which gets complete fulfillment. That's happening fast. That's coming towards you fast. This is, because this particular chariot is set in water, it's like it immediately hit the spring for me in the spring thaw. Because the boat can't make it through the ice. But in the spring thaw, this boat comes fast to bring you what you want. What you've worked for, what you've earned, what you've set your sights on, what you've laid the law down on, if you will. This over here, though, gosh, this is a sneaky thief. You know what? I'm gonna have to do two. We're gonna have to do a two thing, because I think the problem with this little setup here is we've got two situations and the energy is here for both of you. This is the person that you let back in and they steal your happily ever after. And this energy is separate from this energy. It wasn't until I started clarifying. Like before, it was very unified, and then I started clarifying and this other energy came in. It started with her. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to put these cards away. Da, da, da. I'm going to sing a little song while we do that. And I'm going to pull out the big light seer deck. Sorry again. I think I must have my table too close to the stand today, and I do apologize. Hopefully it's not overly noticeable or overly shaky. I am laying these cards out for the people. We should do this like we did it the other day where it was a double blind. Okay. Yeah, let's do it that way. I'm going to try to be brief though, because we're already 20 minutes into this video and I don't want to stick you here all night. But I know this is important because of how this came in. But it's almost like I've already done two separate readings. The first one is those of you out there who've been, waiting for a break in your third party situation, that's breaking. That's happening right now. The second part of that reading was more like for those of you who have been, effectively for those of you who are not in the right situation, you think that it's your right person, but it's not your right person. It's time to choose you. Otherwise, that person comes back in and steals your happily ever after, and nobody wants that. So I'm trying to figure out how to, I know what we'll do. We'll do the little toss a coin thing. So we've got the light seer deck, and let me jiggle the camera again while I reach into this drawer and pull out. I don't want that deck. I don't want that deck. This many decks as I have, I shouldn't have this much trouble picking one. Let's use our cats for the other one. Sorry. Ooh, ah. And I gotta reach over here and get my coins. All right, so we did this last time with stars, but let's do this with our hearts. Fluorite heart, lapis heart. Actually, fluorite, lapis. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip a coin to decide where the fluorite heart goes on which deck. Trust me, it makes sense in my head. Sorry, I'm not explaining it well. But you need to pick a heart. So take a minute, choose a heart, lapis or fluorite. Woohoo. Pause the video if you need to, okay? Take a breath and do this. Be sure of which heart you want. Okay, here we go. Heads is light seer deck, tails is cat deck for where lapis goes. Fluorite goes. All right, that is heads. So, fluorite, lapis. All right, this first deck is for the people. Well, actually, I guess I don't know, except for I opened to the lovers. Your ship is coming in on this one. I would say this deck goes with the first part of the reading. Stuff is happening, and it's happening now. I half wonder if I was supposed to even do the second half of this reading. It seems to me like the urgent part of this was for those, there they are again, was for those of you who, this is changing, and it's changing like tonight, but you're not going to see it for a while. And that second one seemed to be a total, when I laid down cards on top of that, that seemed to be a different reading. And that's how we've ended up here, doing 2 readings. So let's get the advice or the insight for those of you that this relationship is, changing tonight. Just what does Spirit most need to say to you? Oh, good grief. Lovers still ended up on the bottom of that deck with the 3 of Wands. Get your healing work done. This is happening, but you need to get your healing work done. It's romance. It's victory. Yeah. Stand your ground. Hold on. This is happening for you. Now I have to shuffle again. Hold on. I don't usually use decks over again in the same reading, so I want to really make sure these are shuffled up good. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to do this really. Don't get in your head too much. I don't think that was actually a message. Okay, 8 of Wands is on the bottom. Fast forward motion. This situation is set stagnant for a while. It's about to start moving. And by about, I keep hearing February. Okay, you have time. Get your healing work done. Be the hermit right now. Because a new journey is about to start. One that you need to protect. And for the people who need to make a decision and to choose themselves, it's like this is choose your relationship. This is choose yourself. One more shuffle on the cat deck. Bear with me on the cat deck. I love the cat deck, but the Roman numerals always throw me off. And half the time I have to look up what the card is. So just bear with me on this one. Because I want to do this right for you. Oh, I just dropped a card right on the floor. Hold on. Let's see. That jumped right out of the deck. Oh. King of Cups, Judgment, and 5 of Cups. Love is coming for you. True love is coming for you. Because even though the King of Cups is one one king with this huge cup of love to give. This is you with your huge cup of love. But look at your other person is coming in. It's not who you think. Look at the head is cut off on the dolphin. It's not who you think. You can't see who it is, but they're coming in for you. You've chosen yourself, and now you can wait. Well, do your healing work, but you can wait. This is happening for you. It's happening for you. Judgment. God is making judgment on the work that you've done. The fact that you've chosen yourself, the fact that you've made this very hard decision to move forward for yourself, for your highest good, for your destiny, to fulfill what you're here to do and not cling to something that's not right. That's which right here. You've chosen to get rid of the 3 cups, that you'd stop staring at the 3 cups that have spilled and look at the 2 cups that are left. Do this. Judgment comes in, and judgment is good. Judgment brings you someone new, something beautiful, something more than you've had before in the past, something more playful, more fun, more light-hearted than what you had in the past. This isn't drama-filled. This is easy breezy as far as relationships can go. This is good. Okay. Stuff is changing in your third-party situation. Possibly as soon as tonight. You're not going to see it for a while, but get your work done. It's changing. Hermit, heal, new journey. Protect this. Protect your heart in this. Not protect your heart. I mean, don't kill off your heart is kind of what I mean. I wish I could. A lot of us have been through this. We decide we're done. We decide we're done. We don't want to do this anymore. Protect your heart, but don't wall off your heart, if that makes sense. This is changing. The situation is changing for you. And my guides actually just said to me, some of you may not even know. You may not even know you're in a third party. That's hysterical. What my guides just brought to me is a lot of these relationships coming together in 2022, they're going to be new relationships. And the people that they're with, possibly the people you're with, this is breaking up. Oh God, it came full circle. These relationships are breaking apart to fulfill these relationships. And these are breaking apart now because people are choosing themselves. They're choosing God. They're choosing what's right. They're moving into new energy. This is coming around. These actually did all connect together. Choose yourself because something amazing is coming. It's the same message over and over again. Choose yourself. Do your healing. More love than you could ever imagine. And by and large, drama-free love is coming your way. I hope this helped. I did the best that I could with the urgency of that message. It was very strange. I haven't felt that before. I'm going to wish you many blessings for the evening. This is the last reading I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to go put the last 2 up. They'll be up in just a little while. I thank you for being here. I appreciate your support of the channel and of me and of what we're trying to do here as we're trying to move into the new year. I have some new stuff coming this weekend that I'm excited about. Can't wait to share that with you. And have a blessed evening, y'all. Have a blessed evening. Take some deep breaths. Take a hot bath. I'm seeing surround yourself with love, with rose quartz, morganite if you have it. One of the best love stones. Divine love. I love that one. Surround yourself with beauty, with love. Pull that love in on yourself because you are a beautiful soul that has been learning so much through the heartache and the drama and the turmoil and everything. It's been refining you. It's been the sand in your oyster, turning you into the pearl, into the empress. Tonight, just rest easy in the knowledge that this is coming together for you. And it's going to be incredible. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video.